Have you ever noticed it? How sometimes even women find themselves staring at other women, those who are slim, graceful, or effortlessly stylish, and feeling something. Maybe admiration, maybe envy, maybe even a little obsession. But why? Why does this happen, and what does it say about us? It's a phenomenon that's rarely talked about openly, but it's real. Even confident, strong, self-assured women can secretly compare themselves to others. And it's not because they hate themselves or that they want to bring anyone down. Often it's about something far deeper, something rooted in human psychology. Psychologists call it social comparison. From a very young age, humans are wired to compare themselves to others. It's how we learn, how we adapt, and sometimes how we grow. When we see someone who fits society's definition of beauty, someone skinny, glowing, or effortlessly attractive, it triggers something in our brains, a mix of admiration, curiosity, and yes, sometimes a secret fascination. Let me tell you a story. There's a woman, let's call her Sarah. On the surface, she's confident, vibrant, loved by friends, and successful at work, but every time she walks past her favorite coffee shop, she notices another woman, a model-like presence with effortless style, a calm aura, and yes, a figure that everyone seems to admire. Sarah doesn't hate her. She doesn't feel jealous in a toxic way, but she notices, she observes, she studies her posture, the way she carries herself, even the way she laughs. And over time, something interesting happens. Sarah starts to take little notes, not about copying her, but about what inspires her. She begins to experiment with her own style, her own posture, her own routines, and slowly she realizes it wasn't about becoming exactly like that woman, it was about noticing what she herself wanted to feel: confidence, grace, self-assurance. And that fascination, once secretive, became a mirror to her own growth. This is why even women can obsess with other women sometimes. It's not competition, it's reflection, it's admiration, and importantly, it can be incredibly positive when channeled consciously. Because when we notice beauty, style, or charisma in someone else, it often highlights a potential in ourselves we hadn't fully explored. Think about social media. How often do we scroll, pause, and watch someone, sometimes obsessively? And while that can spiral into comparison and anxiety if uncontrolled, it can also spark motivation, curiosity, and creativity. We see someone's life, their confidence, or their energy, and we ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can I feel that kind of confidence in my own life? The truth is, fascination with others is a human thing. It's universal. Men do it, women do it, and that fascination doesn't have to be toxic. In fact, it can become a tool for self-improvement, self-discovery, and self-love. Admiration doesn't diminish your worth, it can illuminate it. By observing what others embody, you can uncover what you secretly desire to embody yourself: confidence, style, health, grace, strength. Back to Sarah. She no longer felt secretive fascination, she felt inspired. She didn't need to look at anyone else to feel validated. Instead, she used that inspiration as a mirror, reflecting what she wanted to cultivate in her own life. And that's the beauty of it. The next time you catch yourself secretly noticing someone else, remember, it's not about envy. It's about awakening something inside yourself: curiosity, growth, and yes, even a little joy in discovering your own potential. So the next time you find yourself secretly fascinated by someone else, embrace it, observe, reflect, grow. Because sometimes the people we admire the most are simply showing us what's possible within ourselves.